with all the facilities that we are provided with all the advancement in technologies, with all the comforts and the daily luxuries that we have, it feels like the more facilities that we are provided with, the more unhappy we get. And the generic answer to why we are actually unhappy in day to day life is, I believe, that we are getting disconnected from our true nature and the nature in and of itself. Because humans are not meant to just sit on a table and chair and stare at a screen for 8 hours straight. Humans are not designed to get themselves isolated. Humans need society. Human needs real interaction with other people. Human needs real food. Human needs sunlight. Human need a walk in the park. But due to the advancement of technologies and the reliability on comfort that our technologies provide us, we just get separated from our true nature. I believe so. I'm not saying that your grandfather never got sad or they never had any issues in their life, but their sadness was not prolonged to an extent to an extensive period of time. They never suffered from depression or anxiety. And it's surprising how we are having all these mental illness in today's generation with all the comfort that we have. I recently read this book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. And in this book, Mr. Ravikant mentions the tips and tricks that he uses to keep himself happy on a daily basis. And I believe it's going to be true for every single person out there. And I have made a note about that. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to become happy on a day-to-day basis by using the knowledge and the wisdom that has been bestowed upon me by Mr. Ravikant. So the first thing is we need to get sunlight, just like this, and we need to get close to nature. Just take out time, about like 10 to 15 minutes every single morning and every single evening for yourself to get close to nature. Go out and have a walk in the park. Go out, take a sun bath, even for like 15 minutes, that's fine. But make it a non-negotiable every single day. It helps. The second thing is working out and sweating. We humans, we used to hunt our own food, but now we are doing Uber Eats. We are using DoorDash, and the food is on our doorstep after a few clicks. So there is no need to go out and hunt for our food. In the process of hunting, the ancient humans used to move their body, used to use their creative brain energy, and used to sweat a lot, which is totally missing in today's day and age. So that's why you need to work out and sweat. Third thing, which is closely related to the second point, is eat organic food and avoid junk food. I'm not saying completely avoid junk food, but start slow and try to have as much organic food as possible. Fourth is less screen time, decrease the screen time. We humans are a social animal and we need social interaction with a real human being not just using phone and watching the screen and talking to people using the phone. That is helpful in a way, but at the same time you need to realize that you need to have real connections with humans, real humans. You have to have that presence around certain people around you, physical presence, real life presence, which you cannot get using phone. Next point is just being aware. See, when you are unhappy, when you feel like you don't want to get up early in the morning to go out to work, realize that it's just a part of life. You will have good days, you will have bad days. Life is always about like this, ups and downs. It's never straight. When the heartbeat is straight, what does it mean? It means the person is dead, it's no more. But when the heartbeat is up and down, that's the sign that he is alive. So when you are having a bad day, just relax. This is a part of life. Just be aware. And in the process, you will realize that it's not a bad thing to have a bad day. At least you are alive, at least you are breathing. At least you have the opportunity to see another day. And you can do something. Even if you cannot, just be aware. Just appreciate life. And suddenly you are much more grateful than you usually are. That's the power of being aware. Next thing is meditate. Meditation helps a lot, gentlemen. Just include it in your daily habits. Every single morning, spend about not more than 10-15 minutes max. And meditation, this also relates to being aware, but at the same time meditation can be of different types. But if you include meditation, you'll become a more calmer individual. You'll have a different point of view. You'll be more stoic. You'll be less reactive to other situations. And you'll become much more satisfied individual as a whole. The next thing is decrease having secrets inside your mind. See, the rule of thumb is the more secrets you have, the less happier you are. So if you want to become a happier person, just release out the secret. I'm not saying that tell the secret to just anybody and everybody. Have that one person who is loyal to you. Have that one person who you can trust with your words. And tell him the secret. Tell them the secret. It feels unburdening. You'll feel light. And hence, as an extension, you are much more happy individual. Next thing is to embrace death. See, when we compare our problems, daily issues that we have with death, with something grandeur as death, everything seems everything seems very, very tiny, very small. It seems like your problems doesn't matter, because in the end, in the long term, in the long enough time frame, your problems actually do not matter. Because one day you are going to die. One day you will become old. When you are 80 and you are on your deathbed, you'll not look back at your life and be sad about the problems that you had faced. You'll be grateful for each and everything that you had been through, good things and the bad things, because good things was there as a result of your perseverance, or as a reward as a gift from God, and the bad things were there to teach you something, to make a man out of you, to make the person that you have become in the end. And you are completely grateful for the life that you have lived. When you think things this way, you don't worry about your issues that much. Of course, there will be issues, there will be problems, but you will not get emotionally attached to it so much that it almost kind of paralyzes you to take actions. You know that there is problem, but you also have the faith that this problem will get solved eventually. So you just relax, you just trust the process, and you just move on. The last thing is accepting yourself and life fully. Your life is your life. My life is my life. You cannot compare your life with another person's life just because you think that another person is provided with some kind of advantage. Of course, every person, I believe so, every person has some kind of advantage as compared to every other person. But at the same time, if you want the result of what the other person has, you have to completely swap their life with yours. Completely 24/7, every single aspect of your life with them. And I believe you don't want to do that, because there are some parts of some things in your life that you never want to swap with another person ever. And it's not about money, it's not about materialistic gains, it's something within. It can be experiences, it can be relationships, it can be wisdom, it can be experiences. So that's why being jealous of another person, being unhappy about something that you don't have because some other person has it, doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of life. So when you accept yourself and accept life fully, you become much more of a happy individual. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you internalize all these points that I have just mentioned, you'll become much more of a happy person. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one.